Now we got is the Golden Age top 5 keys to see how they did in 2023. Now here's the thing with the Golden Age. They're super rare. They rarely ever sell. So there's not going to be very much data to go off of. So I will show you if they did sell, what grade they sold in and how much they sold for. If there is a way to compare the prices, I will, but most of them, you're just gonna have like one sell and like one random grade. All right, first is number 1 is Action Comics number 1. The only one to sell in 2023 was a 0.5 for $408,000. And then number 2 spot, we got Detective Comics 27, first appearance of Batman. The only one to sell was a 6.0 and $1.7 million. Then at number 3, we got Superman number 1. We had a 5.0 that sold for $675,000. But then at a 3.0, we did have one at the beginning of the year for $360,000, and then it ended the year at $300,000, so that's down 17%. A 1.5 also sold for $132,000, and a 1.0 sold for $101,000. At number 4, we got Batman number 1. We did have an 8.0 sell for about $1.1 million, a 7.0 sold for about $660,000, a 3.5 sold for $228,000, a 2.5 sold for $215,000. We did have a 1.8 in the beginning of the year sell for $126,000, and then it was up 10% because at the end of the year it sold for $138,000. And the last one on this list is Captain America Comics number 1. We had a 9.2 sell for $810,000, a 7.0 sell for a little over $300,000, a 3.5 sold for $168,000, a 3.0 sold for $126,000, and a 2.0 sold for $114,000. Overall, it wasn't a very good year for comics. Much better than 2022, but still, many comics still fell in price. Overall, the biggest drops were copper and bronze. They each fell for an average of 13% between the top 5 keys. Then you had 8% for about Silver Age, and then only 2% for the modern comics in the top 5 keys. Golden Age, very hard to tell.